Today we're going to be dealing with a puncture. I appear to have got a nail into the edge of the tyre here, and because the tyre repair people won't repair damage this close to the tyre wall, they will declare that tyre as unfit and they will expect you to buy a new tyre. I've recently bought, as you can see, this tyre is in very good condition. Other than that, I recently bought 2 new tyres. I always buy my tyres in pairs, and I don't want to have to replace another pair. So I bought myself a cheap tyre repair kit. I've never used one of these before. This is new to me. There's loads of websites on the internet showing you how to work these. I'm sure the ones they show on the internet are far more valuable than this one. Apparently the first thing you've got to do once you've removed the nail is to ream it out with this tool, get the hole the right size, then using this tool put across one of these string patches, cover the string patch in glue and then force it in to the hole. And as you rip out, the gap at the end of the tool here ensures that the repair stays in while the tool comes out, neatly blocking the hole. So the first thing I've got to do is remove that nail. Got to use my multi-tool here. Hopefully I've got something in here that will be able to get underneath the nail head and prise it out. Let's try this tool first of all. You may have noticed that I did actually have the engine running there. I have had problems with this car before when I'm working on it, that it tends to run the battery down. Partly because this interior light is constantly on while I'm working here. Go on, out you come. I'm starting to get the head of the nail out. And perhaps I could do with 2 tools to pull it out with, I don't know. Have I got it out enough? Yes. Don't know if you can hear that. They're coming out. And it is actually the end of a screw that's got caught in there. Okay, reaming tool next. I've been told this is really quite hard to do. Not as hard as I was expecting. You must be able to hear that now. Right, we'll leave that in there for now. Next thing is to take a piece of this out. This repair string. Very sticky. Oh, what's this? Stay where it is. There. Gummy. Oh, come on. As I say, I've never used one of these before. This is going to be a brand new experience for me. I have studied up on it, of course, on the internet. Now what they suggest is flattening one end. You can stop it from sticking to your fingers. Of course, so you flatten it, you pull your fingers off, it widens again. Tuck it through like a knitting needle. No, it's not flat enough yet. Go through. No, still not flat enough yet. What I'm frightened of doing is it's supposed to be like a impregnated string type material that won't pull apart, but I'm frightened as I'm pulling it it's going to come apart like plasticine. It's got a kind of plasticine feel to it. Right, no, about halfway, maybe a bit too far, about halfway. Now for the glue. The glue has a little needle on the top, which I assume is used to spike. Yep, that looks good. Trouble is, I don't want to press too hard on the glue and have the glue squirt everywhere. Oh, just drop the lid, perfect. Got the hole. Now, I need to do this slightly out of camera shot because I don't want it dropping all over the car. Just drop some on the floor, so I'm glad I'm not doing it on the car. Sit the glue down out of the way. Right, that's it all covered in the glue. We'll pull the rattle tool out. Can't get it to go in. Oh. Well, right or not, that's it in. Now, I say just to get the tool out, just give it a quick, sharp tug. I think I've got that in as far as that'll go. 1, 2, 3, out. Well, that seems to have worked. We've got a little bit of residue left on the pulling tool, which I can clean off. But we seem to have got it in. Now I'm going to let that set while I hunt around for the lid, because I dropped the lid to the glue. We'll leave that a while to set, and then we'll come back and shave it off and pump the tyre up, see if it works. Okay, we've got the tool cleaned up. That was actually the hardest part of the job, getting the rubber off the tool. But that's done. Put the tool away, put the bradawl away. We actually managed to find the lid for the glue, so we've got the lid back on the glue again. All that can go away, no longer needed, or certainly not needed for now. Went away, got myself a Stanley knife, and now try and cut away the excess here. Bit messy, yucky. Sticky. It's like a big snotter. And the edge of the knife off. And it's still got a bit of a bulge sitting there. I'm going to assume that that will wear in nicely. Right, my next job is to put some air in the tyre. There's our valve. That's it, pumped up to about 36 psi on the gauge. Now, hopefully it'll stay there. I'll lose a little bit of pressure when I disconnect it, but hopefully it'll stay there. We'll leave it there for 2 days and see how much pressure it holds. If it only holds a couple of small psi, I'm not going to be worried. I'll put that down to just escaping gas when I'm connecting up and disconnecting. If it loses any more than 5 psi over the next 2 days, then I'm going to say there's still a problem. It's actually now 3 days later instead of 2 days, which is what I planned. Never mind, if it's still holding pressure, so much the better. Let's get my tyre pressure gauge out and see. We had it at 38 approximately psi, and we now got it at 2, 4, 6, 37 psi. So I would say that's actually holding pressure. There's going to be a slight difference between the gauges. Let's try it once more. Each time we do it, we'll let a little bit of air out. Oh no, I've got it wrong. It's 36 psi, not 38. So maybe lost 2 psi. Do you know what? I'm going to live with that. We'll actually fit it onto the car and see how it does in running circumstances. See if it actually survives while we're running about with it on the road.